previously on Gears.
Time for Disi's Double Ds. Of course, is always brought to us compliments of Red Bull Mobile and Cell C, now the proud sponsors of the Sharks. Wow, do we have a proper celebrity? It's like a proper first celebrity we've ever had on the show, Disi?
Okay, today on my Disi's Double Ds, we are chatting to a man who will please your taste buds in so many ways. It's celebrity chef and restaurateur who specializes in Italian and seafood cuisine, Aldo Zilli. Aldo was born in the central Italian region of Abruzzo, but has lived in the UK since 1976.
You make him in the cry. Please stop.
Well, I know you're my Italian person to help me. He's run many restaurants in London and has written over 10 books, including 2 autobiographies, and has appeared as a guest chef on many cookery and lifestyle TV programs. On the 24th of February 2009, he set the world record for the most times a pancake is flipped in a minute, by flipping it 117 times. And today we are very fortunate to have such a legend in the world of food in studio with us. Hi Aldo, welcome to Gears on Balls Visual Radio.
Buongiorno. Buongiorno. And a good friend of yours, Darren, because it's 10 years since you've been here, Aldo.
Darren, you have not changed.
Don't remember.
You look a bit younger.
Thank you, Aldo.
Really annoying.
You always know the right things to say.
Wow. You look fantastic.
You know when I last saw you?
Yeah, what?
Do you know when I last saw you?
Well, I'm sure you're gonna keep it clean.
Bono's penthouse.
No way.
Yeah. Dublin. What was the hotel again?
I can't remember.
He owns the place. Yeah, he probably goes there so often.
Oh dear.
You were there with Chris Evans.
Yes.
He was doing his show from Guinness, I think.
Yeah,
and we were at the Jameson Distillery.
You're talking about Dublin?
Dublin, yes.
Dublin. Wow.
And then we met in the hotel lobby, and then you said, come for a few drinks, Bono's penthouse.
Yeah.
Nice.
Last time I saw him, Ed and I were in the jacuzzi.
Oh, the penthouse on my birthday.
Yes.
Oh dear. I just remembered.
Well, I wasn't invited.
No, you weren't there.
Well, Naomi Campbell was serving. Do you remember?
No,
Bono was serving
Naomi
champagne.
Campbell? No, Bono wasn't there. He just loaned you guys the penthouse.
Oh, shut it. Just let's pretend. They were all there.
Yeah, they were all there. Bono, we had a great time in the jacuzzi with Bono.
Bono and Naomi Campbell was there. Kate Moss arrived. I remember. It was awesome.
I remember one thing, that we drank Dublin out of Laurent Perrier Rosé.
Yeah. Because he ordered drinks for his birthday. A trolley came up. Yeah, vodka,
as one does, of course.
For our tech engineer at the time, Ed.
Yes.
I was Jack Daniels.
Not
and the glass. No, each one gets a bottle.
A bottle. There we go.
That's a great memory.
That's how Aldo Zilli rolls.
Great memory. All of this actually is in the book I've just given you.
Thank you.
I've just given him an
All of the stories are here.
Yeah,
I'm going to read it. My Italian country childhood, Aldo Zilli.
And if you come to one of the dinners or lunches I'm hosting at the festival, you've got a chance to win one of those.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. I just sprung that on you.
I'm delighted. I'm delighted.
You don't look any older.
No, I don't. Actually, I don't feel it.
Giuseppe said the last time he was here, he had hair.
I am
that was
remarried and 2 children later.
Really?
Yeah.
Good.
That's fantastic.
That was Giuseppe's last ever gig with Aldo. He left the company.
And it's 25. She's 25 years younger than me. That's why I feel as young as her.
Oh, let's see. You're not as bad as me. Mine's 20 years.
There we go.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that's
no, we're rocking.
That's the Italians for you. Nothing wrong with that. Lovely stuff.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
Welcome back.
There we go. We bring our friends together here. Aldo, well, let's get you here specifically for the Delicious Festival.
Yeah, now we've done Friends Reunited.
Yes.
We are, yes, I mean, it's the Delicious Festival and I am so excited. I can't believe I haven't been to Johannesburg for so long, because this South Africa, for me, it's like I could easily live in South Africa if I had a choice between England and South Africa.
Yeah.
Obviously after Italy, because I would have to choose Italy. But South Africa, I mean, the people here you guys are incredible. When I come here, I never, only when I go back home, I get such a welcoming.
Lovely,
It's great, man. I feel at home, first of all. The flight is great. There's no time difference, 1 hour. And, I'm really upset with myself that I haven't been here for so long. So now, watch this space. I'll be back very often.
Well, that's terrific to hear. And I mean, I know that everyone is going to come and enjoy this festival, and specifically your restaurant, which is Cicchetti.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about Cicchetti.
Well, Cicchetti means small dishes in Venetian. It's a Venetian concept.
Okay.
Where you go and have an aperitivo, and you have little different Italian,
like a meze or
small
something.
tapas.
Okay,
Italian,
yeah.
So we started a proper tapas restaurant in Piccadilly, and we have one in Manchester where Giuseppe, my friend here, is the head chef. We have one in Birmingham, and it's a San Carlo restaurant group, which is owned by Mr. Carlo, is the chairman. And it's thriving, because I think people have got to that point now where they want to go and eat for the experience of experiencing so many different dishes, not just one or two. You don't want to be eating for 15 minutes the same plate of pasta.
No, I'm with you. Now, we're getting very spoiled here, because those who are going to be going to this delicious festival over this weekend are going to see you in person, which is terrific for the South African public, to actually see the man behind the legend. But now, when you are running all of these different San Carlo restaurants in the UK, how do you manage your time to get around to at least be at some of them?
A driver in a Rolls Royce.
That's the answer I wanted. Superb. Oh, that's lovely.
There is no other way.
Rolls Royce in London with a driver. That's the way.
Okay, so is it just happening this weekend, this delicious food festival?
Yes.
Just one weekend. Okay, cool. And
It starts on
Tomorrow, I think.
Tomorrow
is a media day.
Media day,
And then Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday lunch, Saturday night, Sunday lunch, Sunday dinner. And I heard that one of you have booked a table, so watch out.
Yes.
it's going to be that
Be
table's
nice.
going to be lots of trouble.
Yeah,
Good
we're going to
luck.
have to be very, very nice. And I have to do Formula One the next day. It's going to be horrible.
Oh my goodness.
It's going to be difficult.
But if you want a taste of the menu,
Yeah, I wanted to know. I mean, is it going to be very much the Cicchetti style?
yes, because we have 2 or 3 different pasta. We have, of course, we would have, because we're Italian. I'd had to bring some pasta to this country, and I'm sure you have, but my
It's your pasta.
My touch is
It's Aldo's pasta.
It's a completely different pasta. I make you an offer you can't understand. We have we are stuck with your local ingredients as well. We've got ostrich on the menu,
Oh, lovely.
cooked in an Italian herby way. And then we also have, I wanted swordfish, but then we're going to go with a king clip.
Oh, beautiful.
We're going to king clip with caponata. That's the main course, and then those are the main courses, and also a wild mushroom and truffle risotto, which I will be preparing that for the vegetarians personally, and I will be going around serving it personally as well.
I've become vegetarian.
And then
After I finished the springbok, I mean, for the ostrich.
And we're going to make some ice cream, we're going to make a dessert, we're going to make an affogato, we're going to make tiramisu, we're going to make a limoncello tart, we're going to
Oh, brilliant.
Oh my word.
we're going
dying
to
I'm
here.
in love.
blow you away with all of those little different flavors.
Oh, man, that's just... Are you as busy as you are now as you were 10 years ago? Or are you trying to manage your time better? As you say, you got 2 new kids.
Yep.
How are you managing your time besides the Rolls Royce and the driver?
Well, that was a joke actually, but it's more like Virgin Trains. But yeah, I manage my time really well actually, because I have a very good team behind me. I run a company called Zilli Media, which we do marketing, PR, and consultancy for restaurants and any food stuff. So, I'm everywhere, every day, different meetings, back to back. So I'm in the kitchen at least 2 or 3 times a week, creating new recipes for new menus across the company. And also, we've started also this regional, because Italian food is regional. Italian food doesn't actually exist. It's all about the region.
Exactly.
So we've now started, selecting every month. We select a region and we go to that region and we go to town with it, and we let you taste that region with wines, with the Cicchetti style food. So it's an incredible life I have now, because I'm allowed to create, and I can give I can play with the kids and give them back at the end of the day, basically.
She's wonderful.
That's
I
that's
can't
life.
wait. I can't wait to go to London.
Except
again.
mine. Except my kids.
Can't wait to go back to London. I'm looking forward to coming visit your Cicchettis over there as well.
going back, okay, obviously the Italians all love their food. I think Sasha was most excited to chat to you because you're Italian, because he always tells me Italians are the best people. What is your saying again?
There are only two types of people in the world, Italians and those who wish to be
Yeah,
Italian.
there we go.
There you go.
So going
I
back,
agree with you.
what sparked your interest in food? What made you go along the whole food route?
Hunger. I was so hungry as a child. I grew up in a very, very poor family, youngest of 9 children. I had my own pair of trousers when I was 15. I had 7 brothers and 1 sister, and food was a premium, always. So by the age of 16, I started working in restaurants, only because I got free food. And then I started enjoying the creation of the food. I started enjoying different ingredients, and I started traveling. And it allowed me to travel the world, because when you can cook, you don't need the language. So I went everywhere, and I could express my cooking in different ways, and people loved me for that. You know, they didn't care that I didn't speak German. They didn't care that I couldn't speak French. I was so glad I couldn't speak French anyway, because I don't like them. But that's besides the point.
And their food's rubbish.
And their food's rubbish compared to ours. But decent wines. And that's basically how I started, and that's how I ended up where I am today. I didn't mean to end up where I am today.
That's such a cool story.
But Aldo, you've also been so widely known, besides for your cooking genius. You've also been known as such an outgoing character, and so warming towards a lot of people, whereas there are a lot of other chefs in the world who are not even nearly as famous as you, who seem to be very difficult to approach, and that sort of got you more and more exposure in a way.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're talking about chefs that can cook Michelin star food, they're quite difficult to get them out of the kitchen, because they're so passionate about what they're doing, and they're so worried about what they're doing. I mean, for example, we've just been visiting the kitchen just now.
Yeah.
And there was a big difference between me and John Burton Race, that had 2 Michelin stars in the past.
Yes.
And he was requesting things that I was actually okay with. He was requesting, where's the hot plate? Where's this? Where's that? He was a bit more particular than I was.
But you've been there.
Yeah.
You've been there.
I feel like that. Yeah, I feel a bit like, so what?
Yeah, you've been there. You've done that.
People are going to come and have a great time. We're going to serve them some great food, lots of flavor, and that's what it's all about. It's all about enjoying life, and less is more. When it comes to food, anyway.
Yeah.
We don't want to be overeating.
I
we
agree.
just want to taste flavors. Actually, I'm going to do this now. I'm going to start looking at you. Sorry, I was looking at you, but now I was going to start talking about food being sexy.
There we go. I think look at
and I've
Disi
just turned
instead.
to the right.
There we go. A true Italian, eh? A true Italian.
Oh, goodness.
Aldo, I got to, I mean, I know you've done various television shows, etc., over the years.
Well, here we go.
No, I got to ask you this, because I don't watch any of these things. I mean, I know you from Aldo Zilli from years and years and years and years. I don't watch these things, but give me your honest take. A palooka like me gets called into a kitchen with a TV camera, and they say, come and make us pasta vongole. And now everyone's now going to taste this, and now we all become these heroes. Isn't this the biggest load of rubbish?
Yes.
Thank you. Isn't it just ridiculous I mean, you've worked your life, you're passionate, you've done everything, you've traveled to different places to get things, and now all of a sudden they call someone like me and say, make me a fillet.
Well,
come on.
The industry is gone a bit mad. It's taking it to a different level. Celebrities are now involved in cooking. So they've been acting, or they've been doing whatever, TV presenters, or you name it, and then they become chefs.
I know, it's
they
ridiculous.
start writing books. So I would leave that to us.
Yeah.
If
Thank
I was
you.
them. But, it shows that there's room for everyone. But actually, in my opinion, there shouldn't be.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you're an actor, stick to your day job.
Exactly.
I never try to take the job from EastEnders or from anybody else that's doing any acting. Although I have tried my acting and my singing career.
I'm sure it was
But
brilliant.
I went straight back to my day job.
There we go.
You know, I don't know whether you caught X Factor, where there was 4 chefs involved, and we were called Bake That, and that. I mean, we were kept on. Simon Cowell decided to keep us on for a week for the entertainment value. So that was good. We raised a lot of money for a charity, and it worked. But when you're talking seriously about kitchens and running restaurants, and everybody wants to own a restaurant. With a bit of money, you're a bit famous. You want to own a restaurant because it's like owning. It's like buying your own, having your front room to your friends.
Yeah.
You know that
Exactly.
they come in and actually pay you to visit you. You know, that is what it's like. But actually, there's a lot more involved than owning a restaurant than that. You know, it's hard work, first of all, that they're not prepared to do. And also, it becomes very, very, very money spinner and time consuming. So unless you're prepared and you're prepared to do the hard work, I would steer away from opening a restaurant.
Well, exactly. I mean,
Talking to you now.
Yeah, no, exactly.
And to you.
Yeah, no, been there, done that. I wouldn't want to go to somebody's restaurant who's been on television for 3 weeks. You know what I mean? I want to go to Aldo Zilli's restaurant. I don't want to go to Wayne Rooney's restaurant.
You know, in the last 15 years, I was hoping that someone would ever ask me that question, and you're the first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're going to hopefully tweet about this question and reply to them.
We will, and it's going to go all over the world. Aldo, it's so great to have you back in South Africa. Welcome from everybody here, and I know that everyone who's going to be at the Delicious Food Festival this weekend are going to have a terrific, terrific time, and I hope they all come around and support you, and also buy your book, because I'm fascinated to read it. I think it's going to be terrific fun as well.
Yeah, don't give it to your children. It's got over 15 only.
Okay. Then we're safe.
So you're not allowed.
No.
Yeah, you're not allowed.
But are your cookbooks available in South Africa?
Yes.
Okay.
I hope so.
I'm sure they are. Yeah.
If they're not, they should be.
They should be. It's terrific.
Awesome.
Yeah, we've unfortunately run out of time, but Aldo, thank you very much for coming through, and we'll see you this coming weekend. I think we're going to have a terrific time.
Awesome. See you then.
All right,
Bye-bye.
thank you very much. There we go. Disi's Double D's, Aldo Zilli in South Africa, and don't forget we'll have this completely up as a podcast a little bit later on this afternoon. Brought to us compliments of Red Bull Mobile, and of course the brilliant people at Cell C, who are now the official sponsors of the Sharks rugby team.
Experience the world of Red Bull with Cell C. Get 200 megs free data per month for 12 months. Supercharged with more than 100% free extra value, including talk time, SMS and data. Plus, free Red Bull content, music, apps and games. Get your Red Bull mobile starter pack today at any Cell C outlet or participating retailer. Cell C, the power's in your hands.
Weekdays from 12 to 2 p.m. Central African Time.
Beautiful.
Gears with Sasha Martinengo on bulls.co.za.